Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have completed this texturing part over here. So let's continue with the lighting part. For this lighting, what we'll be doing over here is, let's go into the slides. Let's take a V-Ray light and we'll take a V-Ray IES lights. So I'm not going to take a sun over here, but I'm going to take a IES lights over here. So let's drag this IES lights over here. So select this lights and let's just select the target and just place this light over here. So once you have placed this light over here, so now what I'm going to do over here is, like, let's first place this light over here. Let's just push this light over here a bit down. Select this light. Into this light, let's go into this modify panel, and there is an option over here, that's your IES file over here. So let's call a file, that's your IES light setup over here. So if you go over here, you can just download this IES light packs and you can just check out this different kind of lights over here. So for example, if you want to see how this light pack looks like, so we can just go over here and check this light packs. So whatever light packs you like, you can just take that. So for example, we'll be taking few of the light packs. We'll take this display. This is also good light. So whatever packs you want, you can take that. This is also 3 lobe, you can take this also. So let's go into this and let's take a 3 lobe light over here. That's your 3 lobe, and just open that light over here. So once you're done with it, let's set it to the realistic. As you can see over here, we got this light over here in this way. You can just push this light a bit up and you have a color for this light. You can just give any light color to this light, and also you have the intensity. You can just increase the intensity of this particular light. That's your power. You can increase decrease this light over here. So let's select this light again over here and let's make a copy of this light. Let's go on duplicating this lights over here. So I'm just going to duplicate this. I'm going to place it in this way. So go on placing this lights in this way. So make sure you are placing it at the right place. Alright. So if you just go over here and see how it looks like, you can see that. Exactly. So we have just placed this few IES lights over here. Also, you can take this, a copy of this light over here. Let's go to the top view over here. Let's go to the top view, and if you want to place this over here somewhere, you can do that also. So for this, we'll not use this IES light over here. So we have just placed this IES light. Now what I'm going to do over here is, like, I'm going to take a V-Ray light over here. Let's take a V-Ray light. So I'm going to take one V-Ray light over here and I'm going to place this V-Ray light and set this V-Ray light as in the form of a dome light. Let's place it as a dome. Go into options, double-sided, invisible, and let's change the color of this light a bit to yellow, and let's go into this and just push this light up. So eyes lights are a bit heavy over here. So we can just push this light wherever you want to place it. And most important over here is like we'll just reduce its intensity of this particular light over here. Alright, so we'll just increase this intensity to 5 over here and activate this target over here and push this target down. So again select this light of the target and let's again duplicate this light over here and just push it up, push this down, push it down. So select this light and again just duplicate it and push it down. Alright, and we'll be taking one more V-ray light over here. So one V-ray light which will be in the form of a plane over here. So let's push this up over here and first save your file. We'll just duplicate this over here and activate this target over here and just push it back. So we'll just go into this and just off this cast shadow and increase the intensity of this light. You can just increase the intensity of this particular light over here. So we can just reduce it. Let's make it as 10 over here and let's take one more light which will be placing it from this direction over here. So let's select the target over here and just place it down. So select this light over here and just increase its multiplier over here. Can just increase its multiplier. Alright. So it's too high. We'll just reduce its multiplier. Okay, much better. Now what I'm going to do over here is like, let's go into rendering. Let's go into the render setup and we can do few changes over here, like let's make it as adaptive subdivision, lens loss filter. So right now I'm keeping the minimum settings, exponential. Will not go with very high settings for now at least. Enable GI, Redens map, light cache, 50-20, that's perfect. And let's render it. Oh, it's very high. So we need to reduce its intensity over here for this light, and let's reduce its intensity to 5 over here. So if you want to place a camera, let's place a camera over here. So let's go into rendering render setup. First save your file. So let's go into rendering, render setup. Into the render setup, what I can do here is like I'll go into common and I'll just set this to full HD. Shift and F, show save frames, and let's render it. Still the lights are very high, so select this lights over here and let's set it to as 1. So let's select the other lights, so press Ctrl C, that's for the camera over here. So just press Ctrl C and place a camera. Let's go into perspective and set the intensity very less. Okay, much better than the previous one. Let's give some background to it. So we'll just go into the environment and let's give a background. And can just increase the size of it. Alright. So we need to do a lot of changes over here. We'll work on the lights. Alright, so let it render. So let's save your file. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.